Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the Zero to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today we are going to be getting into the gold for the day because we've got a few things we need to talk about. So that being the case, let's just jump over towards the mailbox, which is a healthy 180,725 gold. That's quite a lot of gold. And anyways, so the things that are of note that we've actually sold is Drums of Fury, 184 of those for 4,824 gold. We resold some Crag Scales which we didn't need in our bank for 2,789 gold. They usually are used for, I believe, some of the Uncanny gear. The other things of note is Uncanny Combatant Satin Cloak, 2,128 gold. Highborn Compendiums, a lovely jubbly, 1,350, 1,322 gold. Swelling Tides and Storms. The other things of note is Goblin Guider Kits, 160 of those for 1,509 gold. Bloodstained Bones, resold a load of those for 6,309 gold. Dredged Leather, which I didn't need, 4,081 gold. Basically, we completely just emptied out our guild bank yesterday. But then we go again, Drums of Fury, 66 of those for 1,730 gold. Highborn Compendiums of Sundering. We also have 3 sales of Vial of the Sands, because I was posting them like a crazy man yesterday. I was undercutting like crazy. 39,905 gold for 3, well, each for 3. So 120,000 gold just right there. So that being the case, any of the other things that are of note is Volatile Life from yesterday, 3,758 gold for 249. So the next things of note was Whiptail, 277 for 1,745 gold. And Elementium Ore, 163 for 1,513 gold. Uncanny Combatants Etched Vessel for 2,946 gold, and Umber Shards, my little Samadam thing yesterday that I was testing out, 3,016 gold, and Veil Crystals, 8,101 gold, bringing our total to 180,725 gold. Not too bad for the actual day, and I'm pretty okay with this. Like that's a decent amount of gold for the day. The other things of note is I've woken up towards a load of people on the Discord talking about how the auction house has now slowed down due to a hotfix or something or other. Now this is something that I'm completely just woken up to, so I don't know the full story on what's been going on. So I'm going to have to look into that and see what is going on right there. Now, according to TSM's little update type thing, Blizzard confirms retail AH is slowed intentionally. Now, I don't know why this is. This is kind of really annoying because trying to post loads of stuff on the auction house, like myself, is going to be a lot harder to actually post a load of stuff. Now, aside from that, what do we actually farm for the day? Now, that being the case, we can test this out, the posting out in a second, once we've actually gone through what we've actually been doing. Now, I've actually decided to make a new banker. So this guy is going to be my crafted professions and materials. So Giblet will be doing that, and my crafted mounts. And along with that, we'll have one dedicated character for just posting Transmog. Now, any Transmog that come along, they will not be vended, it will be put on the auction house, and we'll see over time how much gold that can actually produce us. So that's kind of one of those things where we'll be just doing it off the cuff and just seeing, are we going to get any decent amounts of gold moving forward. So I ran quite a lot of places. I basically did 2 times of Blackwing Lair, 2 times of Molten Core. I even did the Sunwell, that's why I got a little bit of Fell Hide somewhere. I also ran a couple of runs of the Hellfire Ramparts, which actually produced us with quite a lot of stuff overall. We got Sulfur and ingots and all that jazz, and I actually just got this from my garrison. Not worth an awful lot, but it's 5 gold here and there, and we've got some salvage stuff. Now, the other thing I did do is I have milled a load of Dreamleaf and just going to sell the roseate pigments and the sallow pigments on the auction house because it was obviously telling me it was going to be at a profit. So, that being the case, let's actually just post all of this stuff to the auction house, which is going to be pretty damn awesome. So, now let's actually make sure that we've actually have all of this selected, and then we can then post this all to the auction house. Now, it seems to be actually running quite faster, like as it standardly would. And I would like to see what's actually going to be going along. And as of now, we've just sold a 1,731 gold for a highborn compendium of mystical bulwarks, so that's not too bad. Now, I don't seem to be having a problem with intentionally slowed auction house posting. It seems to be working pretty fine for me, so I don't see the problem here at this moment in time. Could be the problem has resolved already, and we'll have to wait and see what's actually going on. I see. Basically, it's got to about just over a few, and then it's asking to confirm a bit slower on the auction house, so I can't just mass post stuff. Okay, I can understand that. That's something I can deal with. It's nothing thingy. Right, a little update on that one then. Okay, so when it gets to roughly around about 48, it was for us posting on the auction house, it started to slow and you had to just go. Okay, so let's bear that one in mind for future reference, see if they actually changed that. Our current posted auctions is 1,908,000 gold worth of stuff. That's pretty damn awesome, of loads of different stuff on the auction house. Now, that being the case, let's jump over to our Transmog seller and we shall see. You can tell I've just made a monk. He's level 1, and pretty much all he is here for is just to post all of the stuff we managed to farm up. We actually managed to get hold of a couple of good items from all of the little raids that we were doing. Obviously we got a load of junk ones, but the total value actually come up to roughly around about 30,000 gold. So I'm pretty happy on the way it's actually looking. So we got this nice little mace at the moment. So other than that, we also have a few necklace recipes. It's going to be selling those as well. So in this section here, it's going to be selling high-end items. So like the Bone Chewer Ripplings, 3,488 gold for those, and the Hand of Edward the Odd. And then we've got low-end stuff. So all of the stuff that didn't make the cut is all just going to be bunged in here. Obviously I've ignored item variations just for simplicity's sake, and obviously we've also selling the recipes as well on this character. This is so I can then post all of my Transmog on the auction house without having to do like a stupidly mass posting session of just posting stuff to the auction house through one character. So I'm just dividing the workload up because it's just more easier for me to actually be able to deal with. So I know that this character, Dala Moggs, is going to deal with all of my Transmog, so I'll just be able to send over all Transmog over to him, and we have set up a TSM mailing group for him on that one. So then all I have to do is just send them over to him. So let's just see if the auction house slows again in a second. So we're just going to keep spamming the button, and then it's going to start slowing in a second maybe. Going to get to the point, and then, yep, it's roughly about 45 items posted at one time, and then it starts to really slow down when it comes to posting. But let's actually give this another go and then just cancel all of that, and then just rescan everything in our bags and see if we can then, if you close the auction house, you can then respam, because that'd be handier to know, because then I can then not have to go. We can actually circumvent this and see if we can actually be able to just spam post it again. So every 45 we can just do that. No, it's not going to work like that. Okay, so that's not a problem overall. It's just going to take a lot longer to post all of our stuff to the auction house, which is going to be incredibly more annoying, but not that much of a problem overall. So currently 25,000 gold's worth of stuff after the valuation of all of the stuff on the auction house. and that's not a bad start. I posted auctions for Transmog 63 items. That's not good enough. You need at least like 1,000 to 2,000 and items of Transmog before you can actually start pulling in some real strong gold. So this guy is just going to be off the cuff, like whenever we get hold of a little bit of Transmog we'll just send it over to him, and then hopefully we can then build that up to a sizable amount as we move into the end of the expansion where everyone's going to be focusing on appearances. So that being the case, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say for the day. I'm going to start getting crack-a-lacking on my garrison setups, so then we can then just pull in regular daily gold through that, and it should not take us that long in order to do once all of that's set up. And then I'll be doing a full guide on how we can then do all of that overall. Now that being the case, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.